The people that physically survived Sun Yat-Sen came and monologued on him before they were killing him, and told him, that he was dangerous to China because of his appreciation and respect of things in the West that he saw as valid, and some of them as being more valid principles and understandings than the traditions that we try to hold on to oppress our people here in China. So they said he was a betrayer. Same like D.T. Suzuki with the, yeah. Okay, so Sun Yat-sen is the eternal spirit line where you have a Confucius and then Tao and then Sun Yat-sen. Okay. And there's more in there. It's just the narrative is manipulated. Like, people Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John, you got Job, Jonah, And, but you got to understand, like Malachi, Melchizedek, and Abraham of the Bible, that's the spirit of relative of Jesus. Okay. Like during the time of Jesus, you have John the Baptist, who's Jesus's cousin, dark brown cousin from the south. And Jesus is from people that migrate to the north. Kind of like a lot with the Parsons family. We have Uncle Punchy and Corey and Patrick with the brown mommy and the peach daddy, and and then you have the Benegas boys who are kind of we went to the park, lighter shade of brown with the with the peach mommy, and then you have peach on peach, some a little bit wider, peach on peach, little wider than peach, with the rest of the family and stuff. And so you got John over here who's brown, okay, and his cousin from the north, he's whiter than peach, and they're cousins, like Noah or Robert Nate Nice, the adopted Mexican kid from San Jose. Damn, Dad, Emily and Noah, they came out of mom. Your kids make white kids look dark. No, they came out of Amy. We brought them home. I used to worry. I used to think some Mormon family took my kid, and I was ending up raising some Mormon kid when when we brought Noah home. But then she had Emily, and it's like, oh, okay. And then I used to tell everybody that my Amy's kids are, Adolf Hitler's wet dream and Louis Farrakhan's recessive nightmare. People are like, that's funny. I know. I'm a funny person. Right? So, it is funny. Hey, if we're going to make fun of dysfunction, let's make it educational and intelligent, right? And I'm sitting here and I'm going through things, and people like, why did not Sun Yat-sen, for multiple reasons, but the thing about it is you have better capacity and ability to people that scientifically study and understand health issues that can chronically kill us or immediately kill us, like a snake bite or, and venom, and do people that do anti-venoms and things like that, and anaphylactic shock and bee things and stuff like that. So he did not trust ancient homeopath things because you can end up dead just because of remaining in traditions, okay? And traditions are only as good as the values. And when the values are selfish, when there's selfishness involved, the values are askew. Okay, there's no values. They call it values, but they're not values, right? I love this guy so much. He is so fun. He's so helpful when you're like, they're killing me. You're going to be fine. And so him and Suzuki and Jesus last night, Jesus especially, he's like, why am I feeling so sick? Because they're still killing poor people, and the rich people are still manipulating them, and they're buying into the bullshit, and it makes you sick. Don't worry about it. Now sleep. Because I was feeling sick last night, and no, just sleep. But Earl, okay, who is the focal point of all the prayers to correct quantum computing technology? Okay, is it Noah? No. Is it Emily? No. Is it Kate? No. Is it Amy? No. Is it Stephanie? No. Is it Patrick? No, it's me. Okay, then you sleep. Fuck, you sound like a little Japanese woman, You sleep. Okay, I sleep, right? No, you sleep, right? And then I get Sun Yat-sen in the morning. It's like, no, I'm dying from cancer. So she goes, no, it's a form of NASH from chemical toxins and poisonings in your liver is having to process. And it's a long, laborious thing. And it feels like it does reproduce cancer cells. And it feels like it's going to kill you, but it's not going to kill you. Most people, it would kill. But you are unique. I'm the guy who teaches quantum computing the Gospels. Okay, so I love you too. I love you too. No, Sun Yat-Sen has a beautiful sense of humor. He really does. It's like my nephew Isaac. Everybody thinks he's kind of. They said that in Sierra Vista, and he's my sister's family, that they're pompous and kind of arrogant, and they said that about Muhammad. It's like, no, they're not pompous and arrogant. They're just proper. It's good manners. And mind your matters, okay? And so, yeah, that's from Robin Hood from Disney there, okay? And a little critter. Good manners just fell on the floor with his napkin, okay, but yeah, no, they have good senses of humor. Jordan has one of the best senses of humor you've ever been around. He's fun. Yeah, Jordan's fun. He's a lot of fun. But they don't want it to be too vulgar and too gauche. But one of the coolest things that Dad was into Zeppelin. Okay. And the Javier, that's devil music. No, Jimmy Page bought Aleister Crowley's mansion and it freaked him out and he moved out after about a month. Yeah, that's their connection to Aleister Crowley. Don't listen to televangelist creatures. They're just full of shit. They just would rather have you listen to Michael W. Smith and Amy Grant and Zeppelin, and you're really missing out because Immigrant Song is cool. It's very honest. We come to I was listening to School of Rock the other day when I was soaking in the tub. Right, anybody else like, Robert Plant? No, Robert Plant is cool. You can understand Jimmy Page's hesitation at first, like, oh God, we're gonna get the shit kicked out of us. We're gonna sound like we're screaming fairy faggots trying to be hard rock, and we're gonna get, we're not Leonard Skinner. We're not Leonard Skinner. No, we're not Marshall Tucker Band. We're not the band. They went like who was the same? David Cassidy was the same way. They wanted to be cool, tough, and it's like, but you're not cool, tough. You got a beautiful voice, and you're a beautiful singer. Be a beautiful voice and beautiful singer. Put a little guitar in at the end of it, and then all the people that like the Carpenters will get mad at you. What was that? I think it's Goodbye Love. So yeah, at the end of it, Richard puts in this real good rock guitar solo. And the purist of the Carpenters got pissed. Oh, how dare you put that in there? I hate it. They hate the guitar solo at the end of it. I say goodbye, love. No one ever cared if I should live or die. And at the end, there's the angry rock. Because you listen to the lyrics. Time and time again, the thought of love has passed me by. Is the only thing I've learned from love is how to live without it. I just can't stand. Just live his life. So I say goodbye to love, and then so saying goodbye to love, it's rock. Right? Like on School of Rock, it's the school thing, the grades, and so it was what the song required. It's just the older traditional people didn't get it, but all the new kids were like, "Yeah, goodbye to love, love hurts, Nazareth, right, man, right?" And that's what Richard liked Nazareth. Who doesn't like Nazareth? Angry Scottish kids talking about how it's all bullshit. Love is bullshit. You the girl has sex with you, she leaves you, she's having sex with your best friend, Mrs. Brown, you have a little, she can keep all the things I bought her. Goodbye to love. Play the guitar solo now, right? Okay, so, damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a lawyer, right? I love Sun Yat-Sen so much. But he's so fun. But he's like, you've got to understand, you've got to delve into things, and you've got to connect spiritually with the person that loves you. Okay? Because when they love you, you know you're being loved, and that's what you deserve, right? And the only way to be healthy and continue being healthy is to love and to be empathetic and understand. And my dad was over there listening to he was over there listening to this dialogues that he kept on this thing. Then he talks about the stuff with his father. And I've told him many times about I've had prayer communications with Grandpa Frank. And that's why he's the one who told me, because I was going to label that table over there, the two Tracy smokers table. And he said, I don't want people smoking. And so Grandpa Frank sits there and goes, call it the two Tracy relaxation table. Okay. And then I sat there and we talked about things, and then I said, we kept talking, and this happened after Grandpa passed away. I was like, yeah, one time, we had a thing, and Therese we have a card that says, is a birthday card that my sisters bought for my dad. It says, here, Dad, this is for your birthday. It says, I'm the boss of here. It says, you can return it to Mom tomorrow, right? Someday, Dad came home, and Therese was doing something. She goes, I don't have to do what you say. You're not the boss of here. He goes, oh, really? Who's the boss here? Mom's the boss of here. So I wrote on the other side of the table where I put the two Tracy relaxation table, having a prayer of Grandpa Frank spirit, was, I don't have to do what you say. You're not the boss of here. I'm going to get something to burn it in on both parts of the table. Yeah. For the spirit of two Tracy and the spirit of Grandpa Frank. Oh, Linda will love it. About Linda loved Grandpa Frank. Grandpa Frank was a charming person who didn't want to be fucked by authority. And so he killed himself early with alcohol because he knew it wasn't going to go away. And every time something, he was very emotional, and when things got him emotional and people he'd get alcohol, just brought out the worst. It does that to everybody, Bob Marley. Yeah. No, they call it spirits. You get drunk, you're going to do this. Jerry was a fun drunk, but he would promise you he's going to take you to Disneyland. You go, when are we going to Disneyland? What are you talking about? Fuck, he was drunk again. Gabe and Mike's dad. Right? Fucking don't get a Chiricahua drunk. They will tell you that you're your buddy. They'll tell you all these things you're going to do, and then they won't deliver. It's like Shakespeare. Knock, 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 knock. Makes them into a equivocator. Equivocator means liar for all you people that are challenged linguistically. Okay, do you understand? Okay. Thanks, Sun Yat-Sen. Bak bak. Okay. So, guys, hang in there. Next, we're going to discuss about your delusions of success and where they come from, and that they're not built on a foundation of love, like build me up, Buttercup, or now that I found you, I won't let you let go. Got to understand that we're not enemies, that we love one another, and when we're surviving and we're not thriving because we're not forgiving, debt, and trespassing, loving one another. Okay, so baby, now that I found you, I won't let you go. I'll build my world around you. I need you so, baby, even though, right? Why do you build me up, Buttercup, baby, just to let me down? Stand for the Lord's Prayer and mess me around. And then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. But I love you still. I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start, right? So build me up, Buttercup, don't break my heart. And don't get the twig before the berries in the zipper. All right, love y'all. All right, peace.